Hello guys, Wizards bringing you another Total War Warhammer replay with commentary, and for today's battle we have Drycha waving at his enemies, uh, leading the Wood Elves against the Knights of the Bretonnian here, but there are a lot of peasants there too, and they're being led by, surprise surprise, not Paladin but Fay Enchantress here. So yeah, this is one of the matchups that is a bit hard for Wood Elves here. I have heard from really good players that this is really one-sided for Bretonnians, but yeah, I have done okay, not great. I mean, there are some changes that I would have done to my opponent's build, but overall, I think if Bretonnian get tuned down a bit, some of their stronger units need some nerfs. Their poison archers and the not Grey Knights, sorry, the questing knights. Yeah, I think this matchup would be a bit more balanced, but overall it's fine. I enjoyed this matchup, and let's see what we have here. So for my front line, I have 5 units of Dryads here in the Vanguard. If I wanted to start in the army space, they would have been here. So yeah, these guys have Vanguard, so they're here. I have 2 units of War Dancers with Azrai Spear and 2 units of Zotes, my favorite units in the Wood Elf faction, Wood Elf army. Any monster or any tree, anything that is not Wood Elves, I'm okay with them. My hatred of the Wood Elves come from their one-sided matchup against Dark Elf. So yeah, overall, yeah, I have the Enigmas of Gairan, the Zotes who have access to regrowth, and these guys are really good. They have anti-large, which is really help them against cav units, and they have magical attacks. Let's see how much. Yeah, 26 damage bonus versus large. Magical attacks against Grey Knights that do good, but they can't win solo. So I bring a unit of War Dancers for support. When these guys catch something, these guys need to support them to win. I also and by the way, if you guys haven't seen my other Bretonnia versus Wood Elf matchup when I'm playing as Bretonnians, Fay Enchantress has a really high magical damage. I'm gonna put the link in the top of the right top corner of this video if you guys want to see that. But yeah, she has a really high magical damage, and if you guys see my army, most of them do magic damage, right? Zotes do magic damage, the Dryads, Drycha, Branch Wraith, and even Wild Hunters of Kronos, they all do magic damage, right? So why did I pick this many magic damage against Fay? It's because these guys have dampen, so it reduces magic resistance by 22%. And I also let's see what I brought in Branch Wraith here. I have Branch Wraith because of the Earthblood. I really need it in this matchup because I need to heal my large monsters. But yeah, this item, the other Trickster's Shard, which reduces the magic resistance by 22% more. So overall 44% magical dampening, really good here. So yeah, I have a unit of Wild Hunters of Kronos. I have Great Riders with Spears here, and yeah, as you guys saw here, I brought the Branch Wraith because of the Earthblood and this item. The rest is I didn't bring her rest of her kit. Drycha still waving. I brought the Rouse to Wrath and Enfeebling Foe, and unfortunately I didn't want to bring Enfeebling Foe, which is not a problem here, but I wanted to bring the Pendulum because I needed to clear some infantry to get to the backline faster. So that's it from my army. Let's see what my opponent brought. I have played this opponent 2 times, and really good player. I enjoyed playing with him, but overall he really likes his foot squares. So 4 units of foot squares and 2 units of spearmen at arms, both of them chevron up, protecting the front. 3 units of peasant bowmen with fire arrows, which is interesting. They're really good against branch wraiths and dryads and other treemen, but overall I would have brought 1 pox arrows. The debuff is too strong. My opponent also brought 4 units of Knights of the Realm here, and for his and also 2 units of mounted yeomen hidden in the edges of the map. So from hero and lord, my opponent has brought a paladin, really decent unit here, 50% guardian, and Fay Enchantress, favor of the Fay, arcane conduits, regrowth, earthblood, mist of the lady, and life bloom. So the usual kit. So without further ado, let's just start the battle and see how we do here. So first of all, I try to vanguard my dryad as much as possible. I want to just move through the to the enemy front line and go after the peasant bowman. One of the reasons I really like Drycha in this matchup is because of her summon. You can summon the benevolent or whatever dryads in the backline and go after the peasant bowman. My riders and wild hunters are going, wild riders are going into the flanks. My opponent, I thought these guys would win better, but overall, unfortunately, not. Even with the enfeebling foe, these poor and expensive wild riders get destroyed, and my Zotes were not able to get there in time. So I summoned these malevolent dryads, malevolent, and these guys have frenzy and they make quick work of these guys. But an interesting thing is my opponent had brought a lot of foot squares, so they trade efficiently and win against dryads. That's what is happening here. But on the bright side, I'm able to catch these knights with my war dancers and zotes here. Really good. These guys beat these knights back. And on the other side, this happens also. The enigmas of Gyran catch the knights of the realm, and with the help of war dancers, these guys are gonna get wrecked real soon. Branch Wraith and Drycha with the dryads are cleaning up the peasant bowman here, so I was able to shut down a lot of my opponent's range units, but the mounted yeomen are here. So I was panicking. I was thinking, what is this unit that has full HP? So I just charged them with war dancers, and look at that damage. With uncharged, they lost 50% of their HP. So this is the thing I was talking about. So Guardian gives 50% physical resistance, but look at this. Let's just watch this with all the debuffs. This Fay Enchantress get destroyed, but with the dampen and the other trickster shard, she has only 16% magical resistance, which is really good, and it bypasses her. Where's her physical resistance? Have I chosen a wrong unit? That's weird. Fay. Oh it's probably this. This. She has also 20% physical resistance, which gets bypassed by magical damage. So I was able to beat the breaks out of Fay Enchantress there. Really good. She's running away, but let's see if she moves out of the bounds. On the other side, even though my opponent's infantry has won, but the Zotes on both sides have been really crucial here. Before Fay Enchantress routed, she cast the regrowth here, and this 10 meters, decides everything. She comes back, casts another Earthblood on herself. These poor Zotes were intercepted by Knights of the Realm, so I couldn't chase Fay Enchantress, and my opponent was aware and probably watching Fay. And yeah, as soon as she rallies, my opponent brings her back to the fold. So yeah, the Paladin also gets bogged down by some War Dancers, even though they're in a really bad engagement against 2 foot squares and Knights of the Realm. They're able to bring down Paladin here. Fay Enchantress again goes in against Drycha and Branch Wraith, but yeah, this time she has foot squares and I don't have my Zotes here. I'm bringing some here, but they have taken a lot of damage, so I cast Enigma's regrowth on them, which probably makes them fresh. Yeah, they're fresh, they have healed. Really good unit, I love these guys. Turtles without shell, with their hammers beating everything. So Drycha is taking a lot of damage here, but that's not a bad thing, because she has an ability, the Fanatical Resolve. Now, if she loses a part of her HP, I think less than 50%, she has the Fanatical Reserve number 2, which increases her melee attack and base weapon, and also increases the allies' melee attack and weapon strength too. So it's not a bad situation. Now I have Fay Enchantress here, and these Zotes are coming. I try to go for a complete surround. I want to get rid of them fast. So even though my opponent has a lot of infantry left, yeah, the Knights were beaten by the Zotes and the War Dancers, and now Fay is in the similar situation she was in 2 or 3 minutes ago, getting beaten by Zotes and some angry branches. So yeah, I think that's it. The balance of power is in my favor. Now Fay is gonna shatter in any minute now, and yeah, the rest of the Bretonnian forces give up. So yeah, really enjoyable fight. Let's see how our units did. I think the only thing that I would have done differently from my opponent, I don't usually go for this many mid to high tier infantry blenders against Wood Elves. I would have picked a lot of peasants and then upgraded 2 of my knights to Grey Knights. They have magical damage, and I think they can do really well against Zotes. I might even try it. So let's see how they did. Drycha, 1000 damage value, summoned the unit as well. They probably racked up around 600 as well, so we're happy there. Branch Wraith doing fine. Dryads, unfortunately, they were fighting tough foe, tough opponent, armored anti-infantry, armor piercing, so yeah, not so much. But wow, this unit of War Dancers, 2000 damage value, really nice. This one not so much. I don't know what went wrong there. My 2 cav units unfortunately got destroyed, but Zotes, wow, 3200. I forgot about this. Yeah, I watched the replay. I mean, not watched it after the game. I was watching the unit values, and yeah, 3200. That's crazy. These guys are great. Even this one, nearly 1800. For my opponent here, 1750. Yeah, 1075. No, that's not how you say it. 1750 damage value, which is nice, even though she got beaten a lot. The Paladin not doing so well, but the foot squares did fine. The archers, even though they got shot down real fast, they still kind of paid for themselves. This one did. These guys were close, these two. The mounted yeomen not doing so well. The knights, though, they did really good. All of them, I think, paid for themselves. They cost around 900, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, really enjoyable game. GG to my opponent here. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you leave a like and subscribe. It would really help me and my channel grow. I upload videos daily, so stay tuned for that as well. I have a Discord link in the description of this video. I updated the link. The last one was expired, so yeah. And yeah, catch y'all later. Bye.